Let's dive into something that's honestly becoming a superpower in today's world, the ability to actually focus. We're going to talk about how to get your attention back, especially when it feels like everything out there is designed to grab it away from you.
Okay, let me ask you something and be honest. When was the last time, I mean really the last time, you spent a solid 3 hours just completely lost in one single thing? No phone checks, no email glances. If you're drawing a blank right now, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
Is it just me, or have I completely lost my ability to focus?
So many people feel that way. But here's the thing. It's not a personal failure. It's not you. Our entire environment, from our phones buzzing to the way our offices are set up, is basically a machine built to break our attention into tiny little pieces. We've literally been trained to be distracted.
And all that jumping around comes with a real scientific cost. It's this thing called attention residue. Think of it like this. Every time you quickly check an email and then try to switch back to what you were doing, well, a piece of your brain doesn't quite make the switch. It's still stuck thinking about that email, so you're never actually giving 100% to the task at hand. But how big of an impact does that really have?
Oh, it's huge. We're talking up to 25%. Let that sink in. Research shows that just a few of those quick interruptions can make a project take a quarter longer to finish. You do that a few times a day, and you're literally losing hours of productive time.
Okay, so what's the fix for all this distraction? The solution is something called deep work. And this isn't just about grinding or working more hours. It's about a different kind of work, the kind that creates stuff that actually matters. Can you break down the difference for me?
Absolutely. Think of it this way. Deep work is the stuff that really stretches your brain. Coding a new feature, developing a business strategy, really getting lost in a complex problem. It creates brand new value. Shallow work is, well, it's everything else. The emails, the meetings that could have been emails, the administrative tasks. You have to do it, sure, but it's not where the breakthroughs happen.
And this is probably the most important thing to hear. Your ability to focus deeply isn't gone forever. Not at all. It's just like a muscle that's gotten out of shape. You've basically just spent years getting really, really good at being distracted. So now it's just a matter of hitting the gym and retraining that focus muscle. All right, so how do we actually start training that muscle? The good news is there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The trick is to find a rhythm that actually fits your life. Let's walk through 4 different ways you can do this. First up is the most intense one. They call it the monastic approach, and it's exactly what it sounds like. This is for someone who can basically become a hermit for their work. Think of a professor writing a book. They cut out pretty much all the shallow stuff to just go deep all the time. Next is a more balanced strategy, the bimodal approach. This is where you split your time into clear chunks. For example, you might say, okay, for these 3 days this week, I am completely off the grid doing deep work. Then the other 2 days are for all the meetings, calls, and emails. You're either fully on or fully off.
So what's the one that works for most of us?
Yeah, for most people, it's going to be this one, the rhythmic approach. The idea here is simple. Make deep work a habit. You just block out the same time every single day to do it. Maybe it's 8 to 10 a.m. before your inbox explodes. When it becomes a routine, like brushing your teeth, you don't need to force yourself to do it. It just happens.
And last, there's the journalistic approach. Now, this one's for people whose schedules are just chaotic. It's about being able to switch into deep work mode on a dime. So a meeting gets canceled and you suddenly have a free hour. Boom, you dive right into a deep task. It takes a ton of discipline, but it's super flexible. Okay, so that's all the theory, but let's get practical. How can you get started with this, like today? The most important thing is to just take one small, easy step to get the ball rolling.
Okay, that seems like something I could actually do.
Exactly. And that's the whole idea. Don't try to go for 3 hours on day 1. Just start with this. 1, pick a single important thing to work on. 2, eliminate distractions. And I mean eliminate. Put your phone in a different room. Seriously, close all the tabs. 3, set a timer for 25 minutes. That's it. And 4, when it rings, you take a 5-minute break where you actually get up and walk away. That little routine, that's your first rep in retraining your focus.
Now, as you get started, just try to watch out for a few common mistakes. First, don't expect to be a productivity genius on day 1. This takes practice. Second, don't try to boil the ocean. Start with that 25-minute block. Third, make sure you're not confusing being busy with doing deep work. Answering a bunch of emails isn't it. And finally, please, Don't wait for the perfect time to start. It's never going to happen. Just start where you are. And the bottom line is this whole thing isn't just about getting more done. It's about how it feels. There's a deep, profound sense of satisfaction you get from creating something new or solving a hard problem, from really using your brain. And that's a feeling that answering 100 emails will just never, ever give you. So as you go on with your day, just ask yourself one question. What's the one thing that truly deserves all of your attention right now? Hey, if you got something out of this, it would be awesome if you'd share it, give this video a like, and of course, subscribe to the channel. It really helps.